It is time for a Quick Tips Tuesday episode of the Your Empty Nest Coach podcast. I am your host, Coach Christine, and this is the very first Quick Tips Team episode of 2020 and episode number 57 of my podcast. As this is my first Quick Tips episode, I would like to share with you that some of my team members are podcasting pros, while others have never done anything like this before. So I encourage you to cheer them on as they learn this new medium and step out of their comfort zone. I'm thrilled to report that one already has decided to start her very own podcast. How fun is that? All of the Quick Tips team members and their contact information may be found on my website, youremptynestcoach.com. Look for the Quick Tips team button on the homepage. Why a Quick Tips episode? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm asked all the time, Christine, what is a quick tip that you can give to others? Now, while I have worked out my go-to response, if you are a regular listener, you already know that I believe 100% that you are amazing. I've created this podcast as a resource to help you discover who you are meant to be through taking control of your thoughts and gaining confidence that you are strong enough to feel an emotion. And there is nothing quick about that. So while you'll continue to receive my coaching tips on Fridays, I thought I'd bring in some experts to provide some fantastic quick tips to keep you going while you are in the simmer. This is my gift to you, and I hope you enjoy the combo, my empty nest friend. Thanks. Thank you. It's time to thank our sponsor. This Quick Tips episode is sponsored by my community, the Green Popsicle Sticks. Ready to find the GPS of your life? Then sign up for my Thursday Thoughts About email, where you will gain immediate access to the GPS Life Principles document and will receive a link to join our community. And it's all free. See the link in this episode's show notes or head to my website, youremptynestcoach.com, and click the Thursday Thoughts About button to get started. See you there. And a special shout out to my GPS executive producers. Learn more about them on my website. In this episode, I have the privilege of introducing you to four amazing ladies. First up is Katie Oliveira of Collegehood Advice. Let's see what she has to share with us today.
Hi, this is Katie Oliveira, your student's college success strategist, and today's quick tip is to support your students' instinct to do better this term by believing that they are capable of improving rather than dwelling on past mistakes or poor performance. College development researchers and academic success professionals find that students are generally more motivated to develop key college success skills like healthy academic habits and strong time management and organization after they experience less than ideal performance. Although as older, wiser humans, you and I would love to help your student avoid mistakes. The reality is that mistakes and poor decisions are a key part of learning that your student will experience. The goal isn't to prevent them from making any mistakes, but to help support them to learn and develop from these mistakes and remind them that mistakes are normal and that they are completely capable of gaining the skills, habits, and strategies that they need to succeed. It might just take a little self-compassion and support from those around them.
Thanks, Katie. Fantastic advice. There truly is no better way to learn than through experience. Next up, we have Jen Musselman.
Hi, this is Jen Musselman, your closet/wardrobe coach. My first tip would be when looking for patterns or stripes, look for them running vertical up and down your body, not across horizontally. This immediately draws the eye up and down to elongate your body, something that I think we all look forward to. Can't wait until we meet again.
I don't know about you, but I can use all the wardrobe tips I can get. Thanks, Jen. Anne Vaccaro Brady is our next amazing team member.
Hi, it's Anne from Parents Guide to the College Puzzle. My quick tip for today is to make sure to have at least one of these conversations with your college student, especially your freshmen before they head back to campus for the spring semester. Conversation 1. Discuss money and how they handled theirs last semester. A close look at their expenses might show that they spent more money on lattes than laundry. If they went over budget, decide whether the budget needs to change or their spending habits. This is a good time for money management advice. Conversation 2. Academics. Make sure your student shares their first semester grades with you, which they received via email. After accounting for the fact that college is a lot harder than high school, if your teen struggled in 1 or 2 classes, help them find the help they need, like the tutoring and writing centers. Better time management and regularly showing up for class can also make a difference. Conversation 3. Social or roommate issues. Encourage your student to join a club or team or other campus organization where they can meet other kids who share their interests. This also can make it easier to spend less time with a troublesome roommate. To get help with the roommate issue, remind them to talk with their RA who's trained to deal with this common problem. Your college students still need your advice and help to navigate their life. Make sure to listen what they're telling you and then give the guidance they need. Have a good day.
Wow, 3 tips from Anne. Thank you, Anne. My amazing listener, if your college student hasn't returned to campus yet, be sure to have all 3 of these conversations. Our final tip for today comes from our team member from New Zealand, Catherine of 5 Kilo Traveler. Yes, that's right. We are an international team. I can't wait to hear from her.
So as an empty nester, you're coming into this time of your life and travelling without your kids, which is so exciting. No back-to-back food stops, no child-friendly activities, and no squabbling on long car journeys. So relish this opportunity and make the most of it. And when you do, my advice is to travel lighter. The thing I love about travelling lighter is that it gives me more time to focus on the journey rather than stressing out about my luggage. I was so sick of lugging heavy bags through airports, onto buses, trains and taxis. I had this real fear of leaving one of my bags behind. And I have to admit that I wasn't the most pleasant travel companion when I was stressing about getting places with my ridiculously overloaded bags. So I went crazy and reduced my luggage to the tiniest amount. Just 5 kilos. That's 11 pounds. And hey, it works for me. But what I want to teach others is just how to travel lighter and take what you need and what works for you. My tips will be about how you can minimalize your travel capsule wardrobe and other travel belongings. My tip for today is to just consider it. Be open to the idea of traveling lighter. Imagine yourself breezing through customs, hopping on the airport bus or train with ease, unpacking your delightfully compact bag and seeing your perfect mix and match wardrobe. I personally don't see any stress in that scenario at all. Together we can achieve this, and together we'll have you having the best holiday when travelling with less luggage. Happy light travels!
I don't know about you, but I could listen to Catherine talk all day long, and I can't wait to hear more. And from me today, I have a tip for you when your emotions are running high. Try this exercise. Look around with gratitude. Breathe in and imagine your thought box deliveries being pushed around by your breath. Then, as you breathe out, allow the thought boxes to exit your mind that have nothing to do with the present moment or that don't bring you any joy. Do this a few times until you are fully present. If you enjoyed this episode, take a moment to subscribe to this podcast. It is free. My next episode is titled Fish Tank Empowerment. Curious? I hope so. If you are subscribed to my podcast, you'll find it in your feed on Friday by 6 a.m. I invite you to take a listen. If you aren't driving and are able to do a screenshot of this episode and share it on social media to help others to find it, that would be super helpful to me and the team. Tag me at Empty Nest Coach so that I may thank you. Or if you can think of one other person who would enjoy this podcast, please don't keep it a secret. Oh, and of course, the most important thing I have to share with you today is, remember, you are amazing. Wow, 3 tips from Am.